Hello everybody, it's Lucky Penny. Welcome back to another episode of Penny Rambles. Now, I've been trying to record this video for a while, but it's there's been so much time trying to do some other stuff on the behind the scenes, so I really haven't been able to record it, but you guys wanted to see the video on this, so I figured, why not? Why not make the video on this now? So, today we're going to be talking about Charlie, Mr. Beast, and basically the ruining of the YouTube meta because of these guys, and because of these guys ruining YouTube meta. I can barely enjoy watching YouTube anymore. Like, 9 times out of 10, the only time I use YouTube is to listen to music. I'm not even kidding. I don't even watch, many YouTubers anymore because of how low effort and low and annoying the platform has become because of these content creators. So how about I just go ahead and start with Charlie, because he's the one I, without a doubt, have the biggest gripe with, at least at the time. So, Charlie, what can be said about Charlie that hasn't been said to death already, alright? He's one of the biggest content creators on the platform. He's been around for a while now. He's considered a YouTube legend. I don't like him. Mainly because of the videos he makes. The videos he makes are some of the most low effort content I think I've ever seen. Like, genuinely, some of the worst I think I've ever had the pleasure of watching on this platform. All he does is take a current event that's happening in the news, sits in front of the camera, plops his ass down, makes a video basically recapping the fucking headlines, and then makes millions of dollars. And, honestly, I just don't fucking get it, man. The fact that this video's content has basically been popularized nowadays. Back in the day, we had, a fucking pushback against this called this, you have the anti-slop tube era, and if you remember that, no one focused on the fucking zenith. No one focused on the fucking originator of this content. Charlie. Charlie was the one who popularized this. And because of that, he kind of got away scot-free. He's still fucking doing it. And, it's basically popularized this sort of content where it's why would you do research on a topic? Do research on an individual topic, form an opinion based on the information that's available, when you can trust a random YouTuber in some mother's basement or something to do the research for you and basically say nothing of any interest. A perfect example of the situation right here, alright? Not too long ago, Ubisoft supposedly updated, quote-unquote, their terms of service to say that the games needed to be destroyed whenever the terms were violated, right? A lot of slot tubers who followed in Critical's footsteps, most notably Wild Spartans, because that was the one I heard the story off of, said that Ubisoft wants you to destroy your games. When in reality, the actual situation was a lot less incriminating, alright? I actually did research on the topic, and I found out 3 things. 1. The term destroy has a very distinct legal definition. Basically, what it means is that if you destroy something, it means it cannot serve its intended purpose. And destroying a video game can literally just be as easy as uninstalling the game from your system. That's it. That's all you need to do to fulfill that requirement. Second of all, this terms of service wasn't just a recent update. It was there from the very beginning. It was there from 2022. A lot of people said that, it was a knee-jerk reaction to stop killing games, but it wasn't. It was there from the start. It was always there, and a lot of people are just saying it was a knee-jerk response. And 3, Ubisoft is not the only fucking company who's been doing this. If you look at the terms of service for, a lot of companies, including Square Enix, Bethesda, and fucking Larian Studios, the guys made behind Baldur's Gate, you will find this exact same clause in their terms of service. So it's not a Ubisoft thing, it's an industry thing. But the fucking, that's a topic for another time, but people who are following in Charlie's footsteps just took a look at the headline, made a video trying to capitalize on that headline, instead of actually doing research on the topic, because that's what he does. He doesn't do any research on his topics, he just fucking looks at a headline, talks about it, and says, what do you guys think? This is my opinion. He says nothing, really. He basically talks in circles. And it's a wonder why so many people watch his content. Genuinely. If you're just not going to put any effort into it, at least try and put effort into the things you do. I know I'm not exactly kind of a hypocrite here because I'm basically doing his style, but at least I do research into things. At least I actually try and look into things before I do it. But, now I'm going to move on to Mr. Beast, because Mr. Beast, he popularized the shall we say, the high-effort brand of content on this platform. The one where people who had more money than sense basically flaunt their wealth to the poories who watch their videos, and I cannot stand that. For one, if I wanted to watch content with a high budget and high production value, I wouldn't watch fucking YouTube. I would watch television or movies. And I do. I haven't watched a video like that in fucking ages, and I will choose not to if given the opportunity, because I would prefer to watch videos from people, movies and TV, from people who know what they're doing, possibly auteurs of their craft, than some fucking 7-figure-a-year trust fund baby fucking riding a jet ski in a goddamn pool. Now, I will admit, MrBeast is probably not the one who popularized this content. I think there were like a bunch of other content creators like Jake Paul and Logan Paul who did that shit a lot before then. But, my gripe with MrBeast isn't just that. It's the fact that he is constantly on the hype train for AI-generated products. Most recently, he's basically been doing AI-generated content on his gaming channel and on his fucking services. He's been promoting AI-generated content, and honestly, if I had any respect for MrBeast, it would just be gone now, man. Like, I'm desperate for money, but I would not grovel to MrBeast again. Like, honestly, fuck that. If you support AI, you basically lose all my respect. And actually where it goes into perfectly what I wanted to talk about next. These content creators have essentially opened the door for AI generated channels to do basically what they're doing, but in a more efficient way. And that's the fucking problem. Their content was so low effort and so low brow. At least Craig Penguin's content, they were able to allow AI-generated content farms to be able to do the exact same fucking thing with less turnaround time and more fucking annoyance. YouTube has been pushing these AI-generated channels to everybody, and while I will give some blame to YouTube, because obviously YouTube should know that a lot of people don't like AI, there is still some blame in the audience, because for some reason, people still watch these content videos. These videos, they still watch them. They still fucking watch them. Like, there's if no one just watched these videos, no one would get these videos in their recommended. So, why are people watching them? It's because people don't care about the content they consume. They just see it as content. They don't see it as as news or anything. They just see it as content. They see it, and this is a problem with how we classify content. We need to start thinking more about the stuff we consume. We need to start putting more effort into the things we make, because if we keep putting this low effort or these extremely low effort videos where it's just us flaunting our wealth or us going into a topic about research, we're going to be overtaken by AI and people who have more BA creams who have like more fucking teams on them. Like, we're gonna be overtaken. And because of that, I'm imploring you, if you make content, put more effort into it. Do more research about your slop video before you make it. Stop wasting your money on fucking pointless stunts like putting a bunch of Orbeez in a pool, or fucking, trying to encourage a fucking, dystopian society by making Squid Game IRL. And actually do it to, like, I don't know, help people, you know? Maybe even make a fucking nice television show with the budget you have. You don't fucking make garbage YouTube videos, man. Like, just, I'm saying, alright? And, thank you all so much for watching. I know this video is a little more, lowbrow compared to the rest, like, more annoying. Like, honestly, I just wanted to do, like, a break or something, you know? I just wanted to have a break from, like, the content I've been making. I was doing lots of streams, mostly. Which, by the way, I am planning on streaming on the day that this video goes out. I'm planning on streaming this game, actually, right here, Deathloop. So if any of y'all are interested, please check out the strip, check out my channel. The link to that should be in the live section. And the other ways, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to hit 200 by the end of the month. Hopefully we can do that. I'll have a link to the Discord server in the description. If you want to harass me for my opinions, please do it there. And, yeah, I'll talk to you all next time. Bye!